Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. Today we are looking at the trailer for Shogun.
Mm.
This is a
Yeah.
FX drama series based off of I'm hoping it's based off of the Shogun books, which was adapted into a mini series back a couple decades ago. I don't remember exactly when. Um, but famous book, famous miniseries,
Yeah.
and now we have a new series. So let's check it out.
Yeah. I know nothing about this.
I
So
also don't know,
I'm
but
excited to learn.
Do not be fooled by our politeness. Our bows are made of rituals.
I like the editing so
Death is in
far.
our air. And sea and earth. Just remember. We live and we die. We control nothing beyond that.
There's a saying out here, every man has three hearts. One in his mouth for the world to know. Another in his chest, just for his friends. And a secret heart, buried deep, where no one can find it.
okay.
What kind of man wields power in a land like this? The one with the open or the one you never see? Will I die here? Likely.
Ooh.
War is coming.
Life and death are the same. Both can have value and purpose.
This is not where we die. We should be corpses, I know. But here we are. My life is mine and yours is yours. If you can't see that, you'll never be free of this prison.
It is you who is imprisoned. Freedom is all you ever live for.
己の務めを果たす覚悟はできておるか。
覚悟はできておりまする。
I'm feeling it.
Right. That's
I'm
some
feeling it.
impressive cinematography.
It looked really cool.
Looked
A lot
cool.
of big looking stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say that.
Before we get too deep into it, I want to quickly plug our Patreon. You can go to the link in the description. We reacted to 2 things over there this week. One is the -1 trailer 2. It's the new Godzilla movie. And also we reacted to the Mean Girls trailer. So you can go check that out. It's the remake, the new one that's come out. So if you're interested in any of those, go to the link in the description, check out our Patreon, and enjoy those.
Yeah.
So,
What I remember from the show, because I remember at some point we turned it on because there was like a marathon and just watched a ton of the show.
Yeah.
Is the English guy is like a boat captain who gets stranded or something. But because he's a captain, he's a navigator, he's valuable to the Japanese aristocracy,
Right.
like the guy who's trying to become the shogun, and
okay.
and so they use him as a navigator. They call him pilot,
Okay.
because he pilots the ship. That's basically all I remember from the show is they call him pilot.
His character's name is John Blackthorne. And
then I don't remember too much after
Yoshi Taranga.
that. I would say it's probably Toranaga.
Toranaga. See, I don't know the general pronunciation.
You're just so bad at names in general. It doesn't have to be anything with race. It's just you and names.
I got Yoshi correct.
But to be fair,
Sure.
Japanese names can be tough.
They are
Yeah.
tough unless you're Japanese.
You don't necessarily know where the emphasis on which syllable or
Right.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, I that's it was a cool show. It
Mhm.
was I remember it being really brutal and him just not understanding anything they do.
Right.
I specifically remember a scene where he hunts a pheasant and hangs it up and is leaving it there to
no reason.
to drain of all of its blood,
right.
right? And he leaves his house and one of his servants cuts it down, and like the captain of his house kills him
Because
he commits like ritual suicide, and he was like he just couldn't stand it some more. He would rather, he didn't the smell was so awful to him, he would rather take it down and risk ritual suicide.
Really?
Yeah,
So
it was a pretty
it's like a
intense scene.
super culture shock for the
Mhm.
death. Now we got some really cool moments in this trailer. There's a lot. It's almost in some ways a little too mysterious for the casual viewer. There's a
Okay.
lot of quotes. The heart I kind of followed a little bit.
Yeah.
But past that, saying, "Are you ready? Are you?" All the visuals, like we don't really know what story this trailer is
Yeah.
telling. There's no story to this trailer other than a bunch of really cool cinematic shots.
I would say it does its job though for a trailer. I mean, in a previous trailer we said that it just gave away way too much, and
But there's no
we
story.
wanted
Like,
less.
this has no
Yeah,
story. This is
I
like
think this is
like a
I think what they're trying to do is put on a display here of kind of
what it looks like.
almost what it looks like, and give you that sort of scope and scale in the vein of like Game of Thrones, because that's
Sure.
what every any kind of show like this is going to be, I guess, imitating, is that Game of Thrones scale with intrigue and characters and battles and voyages on the sea and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't be surprised if the next trailer shows a little bit more story stuff.
yeah,
I don't have a lot to say about it other than the visuals look really cool and I'm intrigued. There's some big names I recognized in there, some faces that I've seen before, but I have not a lot to say about it because I don't know.
I don't know. The more I think about it, I'm just kind of getting angry a little bit.
What?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, because this looks.
You wanted more?
It's not that I want more. I just want a general idea. Like what was that trailer communicating at all?
Japan, dude.
Just
Japan.
Just
It's
Japan things.
It kind of just gave me general Japan vibes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's not a trailer. I'm just getting kind of the more I think about it, I'm kind of getting angry here.
I would have liked to see a little bit more story stuff and a little bit more with the protagonist.
I'm just confused now.
So
I feel like it was just a bunch of cool stuff, but nonsense ultimately. I guess I have to watch the show to get the context.
Yeah.
Probably.
Watch the show.
Which I don't know if
Yeah.
coming away from a trailer feeling angry is a good way to start.
No.
it's gonna stick in your mind.
It will.
It's
Yeah,
going to.
things
When does
you
this come
remember the
out?
way it makes you feel as opposed to what it tried to tell you.
When is
February
this
of
coming
next
out?
year.
Okay. Did it
Okay.
say I
Cool.
missed that?
Said
I
it
missed
twice.
I missed that.
February
My
it's
bad.
coming out.
Cool.
So we'll see, I guess. Maybe I'll have to hold on to this
Mhm.
anger until February.
Yeah. And if you guys are angry, tell us down in the comments. What did you guys think of the trailer? Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.